I also, while I was playing offline, I wasn't playing this map, just to confirm, just in case anybody's fucking freaking out about that. No, I didn't load into this. I loaded into a completely new game, and I sprung some animal mechanics working on a sleeping dog. There was a dog laying down, asleep, in the game. And as far as I know, that's not currently available in here, or at least I didn't think so until the weekend, till I saw it. So, yeah, they have been slowly introducing this shit, so that's wild. There was also a couple of other things too. Let me bring up my little notes. So I also want to continue putting up spikes and working on the wall, and I want to do my drawbridge today, specifically. So that's going to be breaking down this and trying to put that in. I'm going to try to keep it mostly square to where the door is. I think that's semi-centered, I think. Let me have a look from inside. But yeah, I want to kind of try to finish this base as much as I can. And mostly work on the outside of it while I can. Because, yeah, I just want it to be finished. Or as much visibly finished as I can. But, so one of the other things that I noticed was that, when it comes to nighttime, I have to go check out the trader. So when it gets nearly nighttime, I need to go over near Trader Rect, and I just got to find out if... Okay, so what I was noticing on the weekend, I'll start taking down this wall while I'm here, I think. Or do I finish the spikes? I'll do the lap of the spikes on the top, that'll be faster. Yeah, so I went over to Traders in this offline game, and the trader, you know how they tell you before, like, a 5-minute warning that, hey, we're going to be closing soon, you better, like, leave, stuff like that. Anywho, so he did that, and then there was no warning, like, that they were closing. Zero warning that they were closed. They were just closed. And there was also no sound to suggest that it was turning to nighttime. Like, you know how we all have that little dramatic noise that we know is like, oh, it's gone to nighttime, I better be careful kind of thing. There was no sound. There was no nighttime noise. So I want to find out if that's changed, like, for all the games, or if that was just happened to be that I loaded into a fresh game and it did that, because like I said, sometimes I notice that 7 days tends to kind of like update shit and just like straight up put it into the game. I don't know if it's something to do with like the back framework or something, like they have to update it so that when they do bigger updates and stuff, maybe it's all compatible. I don't know, but that was a couple of things I noticed immediately just because I was playing on the weekend. Realistically, I just wanted to play. Like, I was sitting there on the weekend, I'm like, fucking hell, what do I want to play? And like, I was testing out a whole bunch of games and stuff and playing some things. And I'm like, oh man, you know what I really just want to play this weekend is 7 days. So yeah, I ended up jumping on my own game, and like, I basically had a look at like the main map. So what I'll also do is when they bring out experimental, I'll probably run, like, you know, the base space map, like Navazine, Navigame, whatever the fuck it is. That's not where I wanted that. I'll run that until they bring out the 1.0, and then I want to do like a random map or something, because honestly, I can't stand to play on the base one for very long. Oh, there's a gap back here. I have played so fucking much. Why is there another ad break happening? Hold on. Please tell me that Twitch is not fucked with my ad schedule. We're not doing that. No. Can you maybe fuck that off? I don't know if they'll get rid of it. Can I dismiss that while it's in action? No, I cannot. Alright, I'm going to keep an eye on that. If it comes up with too many ads too frequently, I will fucking stop what I'm doing and change that setting, because we're not having that bullshit. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's not where I want it either. Yeah, no, there's a heap of holes here. I do have to take this all down tonight out here anyway. Kind of got to fix these up Yeah, one up the top. I've got to fix that up. But I'll just stop this so that zombies just don't get in here while I'm working on this. So I want to take out all these spare blocks that are like all around here, right? And then I want to literally put all of my extra blocks going out to the 5. And I need to put the drawbridge in the front. But I don't want to do that until I've got like my wall of spikes for the most part. I also had, I can show you, I brought in the pictures of what my building looked like. I don't know if that's, no, I want to see inner wall. So yeah, I have, that was the inner wall. I want to see the roof. Yeah. All right. So I've also got to work on some framework around the top of the building. So it turns out that I don't actually take off the top of the building. I actually build around it. So that was a misconception I had that I worked out when I was like looking at my shit. What is that in there? Is that a gun? Did you drop your gun down here? Oh shit, hold on. And it disappeared. It's a gun and spikes. It's yours now. Yeah, no, I never got the gun. It disappeared. That just completely went. I appreciate the gesture though. I didn't see it. Grim. These days, you probably have to give me a heads up before you drop something, or otherwise I'm probably not gonna catch it in time. Especially something like that, where it blended in. Like, I could only just see that after I, like, focused in. But yeah, if I could get these all up around the top, and then if we can bring these out to the amount that I need wide, and I'll come around and I'll repair that bit if I can. I don't know if I've got enough iron and clay. I actually need to go check on that in a minute, but I just want to kind of do a lap. I don't know if it's easier to do this or to be on like the inner side of the wall. I don't know. But I ended up counting from one of my videos the entire radius of this building, all the walls, all the spikes. What are you destroying back there, Grim? I hope you're not actually destroying something on that wall. So I had a aesthetic thing set up. But yeah, basically I did a count of all the spikes. And in total, once I've got all the spikes out to here, and then like leveled up to the wall and stuff like that, we'll have, what was it? It's like 2,000, the fuck was it? I made it my title. It's not, I can't see that shit easily. Where is it? 2,940 spikes. That's what it's going to be. So yeah, it's going to be pretty wild. So yeah, I'm pretty much just going to stay working on the wall as much as I can tonight, even though it means I'm in here and you guys can't really use much of your points. You guys can still do things like enraging, buffs, debuffs, spawns, whatever, to kind of like help or whatever. I kind of want to see what it is that Grim's destroying in there, because I'm hearing blocks getting destroyed and it's making me nervous out here. Because I don't know what he's actually doing. I don't have anything inside that needs to be destroyed at this point, so it worries me. Especially since, like, I've kind of, at this point, to say I literally have today and possibly next week, I've kind of given up on finishing inside the building. That's probably just not gonna happen. Outside, maybe. If I can. Like, obviously the roof is going to be a lot for me to work on, but we'll see. What was it? M60. Yeah, I briefly saw the gun just as it disappeared, just as I was like walking towards it. But I wouldn't have had a chance to have grabbed it. At least while I was like showing off, like looking at the image at the front of the building, I was actively like looking at the image. So I wasn't like looking at my game screen, unfortunately. I did bring it in a way that doesn't cover it as badly though, so it is nice. And yeah, I don't know, I kind of built a base at the old Working Stiff place on the weekend. It was just one of those like Grim, Nick and I and a few other server members used to always kind of like roost up at like Working Stiff tools in like our offline games and stuff. And honestly, I probably won't do that when the release comes out, I probably won't end up building in one of those, but we'll see. Alright, I really have to see what the fuck Grim is destroying in there, because I don't know what he's destroying. Where is he? Hey, Mirthless, welcome in. Posture checking. I'm actually still sitting upright. What are you destroying, Grim? What are you destroying in here? I don't recall having anything destroyable. He's destroying something over there too. He destroyed something over here and I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was that or something. I don't know. I heard blocks getting destroyed and it concerns me deeply. Oh man. Yeah, how you doing, Marthas? Also, if you wanted to see what I did with the starting screen thing, when streams finish, you can just literally hit play and you'll be able to see. What are you doing? What are you up to? Oh, there's a zombie around the side. I'll have to go deal with that. I don't remember that being as much like glass and stuff. Maybe it's like broken off. Where is the zombie? Oh, so where's the inner door broken? Mate, can you fuck off? I got the half blocks. Oh, yeah. Where are you? Over here. Don't do that. Go away, mate. Oh, no. I can barely fucking see anything in this fog. I've got to admit, I fucking hate the snow area for this fog. My previous snow map area was not this bad. I could see all the time. This area, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it, but if you want to flashbang at like, I don't know, midnight regularly, this is the location for it. Holy shit. Yeah, I understand the snow fog can be intense, but this is something else. Like, every time I hop on the game, every time I'm like milling around my base, I can't see shit. It's really excessive. Let's find out how this door's going to fit in here. Oh, man. Oh, well, thanks. I did want to see. I was almost on time. Yeah, no, you'll see. I don't know if I can see this in place. It looks like it's about that width entirely. So we'll see. I'll destroy this. We'll see how this. Whoops, wrong one. Yeah, no, you'll be easy enough to go back and watch like the intro and stuff, and you'll see it. It's just the starting screen. You know, the countdown timer. I've changed it. I've changed it so that when it's a 7 Days to Die stream, you guys can see like all the previous spaces that I've made, and kind of like for anybody that's like maybe new in, hasn't really seen me play 7 Days to Die and is like only just clicking in on that point in time, like you've got 20 minutes of getting to see like different bases and stuff like that over time, and instead of just a black, you know, screen. Which I don't really mind. I'm fine with the plain screen, but considering I understand that like 7 Days is about to release 1.0, and there may be a few people that haven't seen me before coming in to have a look, I figured that might be a nice way to kind of introduce people to what I do before even my stream starts, kind of thing. And that's the hope anyway. I think I'm stuck on something down here. How am I? I'm okay. I'm kind of cooling down a little bit. I got really warm before I had a coffee. I made a mocha before I started, and so I kind of warmed up. Now I'm cooling back down, but I've had an okay day. Been very tired a bit over the weekend. Nothing really unusual with that. I did spend some time actually playing games on the weekend. I don't really remember Saturday specifically. I think I like slept half the day and then played some random games. And then, like, fucked off to, like, watch some shows and shit. But, like, the rest of it, I don't really remember. Then Sunday, I just really wanted to play 7 Days to Die. But, you know, this particular map is wrapped up in stream, and I didn't feel like streaming on Sunday. So, yeah, I just kind of, like, started a fresh map. And that's when I saw a couple of things in the game that look like they've changed since I was last playing last Monday. Like, for instance, the visual of a dog laying down asleep. You know, I haven't seen one of those sleeping before. I have seen the like spoilers and stuff from Fun Pimps about like animals sleeping and attack motions and all sorts of stuff. And I did say like last week that there was a mountain lion or something that jumped up, like attacked and jumped in a way that I thought was from like the previews I'd seen, but wasn't entirely sure. Like, you know how when you play a game for long enough, you just can't tell if that's the norm. So anyway, I thought that that was the norm until I saw the dog on my weekend, and I'm like, wait a minute, they've changed something. And then on nighttime, so when it gets close to nighttime, I'm going to skittle off near the trader. I'm going to see if it gives me the nighttime sound effects or not. Because, I don't know if you guys know, but for some reason over the weekend, my game did not play, you know, at the 2200 nighttime. It didn't play the dramatic music. It didn't tell me it was nighttime. And when I was at the trader, it gave me the 5-minute warning and then nothing. So I want to go see if that's now the new norm, because good God, I rely on that nighttime sound so much. I don't know about you guys. I really do. If I'm out and about and it's nighttime, I want to know. Even if I'm in my base and it turns nighttime, I want to know. Like, it's just such a fundamental part of this game that I kind of like, I really can't imagine playing without it. Like, if I have to, I don't know if you guys know about it, but there is a, how do I spell this? I don't think it's that. There's a screamer out the back though I can hear. I don't think it's siren, maybe speaker, maybe? Yeah, okay. So, if we don't have a nighttime noise, I will fucking make a speaker on like one of the next games, right? I'll make that shit happen, right? And I will set an alarm for the time when it's supposed to be nighttime so that I can know in my base that it's nighttime. Mind you, I might make it and like build it down the street or something, because holy shit, I don't know about you guys, but having one of those things go off in your base is terrifying. We used to have one. Nick made it for when I started playing. Oh yeah, here they come. So when I started playing 7 days, where the hell are you? There's a snow dude in here or something. There he is. So when I started 7 days, I don't really know about the whole nighttime thing. Oops. So I would, oh, you guys are feral. That's a problem. Oh, you're both feral. That's a big problem. I would fuck around out in the fields doing all my farms and stuff and like my massive crops of trees, and it would turn nighttime and zombies would just run at me, scare the shit out of me, you know, all the things. And so Nick ended up making a siren for me that basically like 5 minutes till nighttime it would sound, and I'd have like 5 in-game minutes to get back into base. And usually I'd be like probably a bit further away from that, like out in the field, but I'd sometimes make it back. Other times I'd be like, I would freak out because like, I don't know, I consider it as like young me, but it's really just like inexperienced player me would be like, oh shit, you know, the zombies are gonna be coming in the nighttime, they're gonna be fast and that's scary, so I better run back to base and like hunker down and not make any sound, not move and not attract them to base. Like, I wasn't playing a feral sense or anything like that, so for me it was kind of like, as long as I don't make a sound and I don't like run anything, they won't know that I'm here. And it was like, I don't know, for me it was like some kind of genuinely terrifying. I understand this game's not that scary, and obviously I've been playing it that long now that it ain't that scary. The only problem I'm going to have here is I'm going to have to get rid of that probably to get the door down. But we'll see. I may have to put the extra spikes out and around it when it's down. Here it comes. Yeah. Oh, I got to repair my shit. What are you doing? Whoops. I just like full on just punched. I don't know if I punched Grim or what. But yeah, Anyway, I think that that's kind of the fun part about the game is that, like, over the years, I don't know, I've just gotten so comfortable with the fact that it's like, oh, there's zombies and stuff like that. So when we changed up the difficulty, all of a sudden it was like, oh yeah, no, I'm not going outside at night and stuff. The game that I was playing on the weekend was all like the default everything except for XP. And I was just like, yep, I'm okay with that. So probably, I'm thinking that 1.0 will be somewhere between this and like default. So I don't know if it's going to be like difficult zombies, moderate amount of zombies, maybe not feral sense. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Because I don't know quite what I do and don't want to be on yet. I kind of like, when I'm playing 7 days, sometimes I do like the fact that, like, you know, zombies can't necessarily find me. That's nice for like the building sort of stuff and for like the questing. But then for this kind of thing, I don't know, I haven't minded the fact that zombies can figure out where I am and can kind of like come in and pester me. But I have also been bunkered down building a lot more. So on a normal game, I'd be coming and going getting resources. One thing that I do like is that on a normal game, when I don't have feral sense on and I'm digging, I don't really have to worry about the zombies like finding their way to me because they're a little bit daft, you know? Yeah, I'm going to have to get rid of, I don't know how far out here, but it'd be interesting. Should be able to get rid of, all right. No, don't upgrade it. Okay, I don't want to take out those blocks yet. This is going to be interesting because I don't really want the zombies to come in and just attack this door. It's going to be pretty vulnerable. I mean, it could take a hit, but yeah. If I can, Grim, I don't want to kind of like open out the last couple of blocks until these ones are gone. I'll take it from like top down here so that I have less likely that a zombie or something's just going to walk up and in here. I actually haven't had really accessible entry on this building the entire time I've been building it because I've enclosed it like this. This is one of the first few things that I did. I also made this place too thick, which is not what I did originally. So I made it too thick, but it made it too thick internally. So it ended up not being the same kind of internal design as the old one. Like, for instance, where the car is. So supposedly I actually took it over to here. I love them thick. Yeah, I love my bases thick, Grim. You fucking know me. You know me so well with that. Yeah. So pretty much like this. I'll have to fix this up later and move that over by one because apparently I had a big-ass carport there that went all the way up to this thing. So, I don't know. I do want it to look at least on some level similar. Like, it's not going to be quite the same because, like, for starters, I've got the spikes I always wanted around this place. I could never had that originally because it was like what was it? Like a wooden fence originally. I didn't want a wooden wall. I wanted metal. Now you can make it and upgrade it to cement, which I think is at least a passable result since I can't have, you know, metal spikes, or at least I don't think I can. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got more spikes building up there. I'll have to go up in a moment after I take this wall down. Actually, I might skittle up and get some food now. I'm pretty sure we had the windows, Grim. Just out of interest, I'm pretty sure that wasn't a solid wall. I can always send you a picture if you want of what the base used to look like. If you want that. Let's get you some food. Because I should have at least something. I'm not worried about keeping food that's going to end up into cooking because 2 weeks. Don't have time for that. But, and this I will. Get her fed. See if we've got, no, she's not drinking, she's not drinking cement, is it? Okay, so, let's see. Have I got, I don't have spikes currently making. Do I have iron forging? No. Alright, I gotta make sure I've got iron forging. I've only got 2 forges. Let's see, do I have anything on my other benches? I've got some spikes. They're getting made. No spikes on that one. Okay. So, like I said, I really only have as much resources as I've got at the moment. I have got a lot of blocks. I have a shit ton of extra blocks, honestly, but that's to do inside, downstairs. I would have loved to have finished building out there, and I think if I get outside finished first, I'll work on it. But I also needed some actual forged iron to go around and repair some parts of the base, some of the spikes and stuff. So we'll take that with me. Hey, Ospin. How you doing? So got you tabbed up as I work and lurk. Epic time. No worries. Thank you for the bits. And I have had coffee. Yes. So that is good. I appreciate the lurk. I hope your work goes well. And I've got bullets. Oh, shit. Fuck, that made a noise. That made a noise that, like, lagged in my headset. I don't know. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had windows on this place. Just out of interest, Grim. I feel like you're, like, smashing up all the windows. We didn't have bars, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, we didn't have bars, we had the windows. I kept the windows, Grim. Let me send you a pic. Where the fuck is my thing of this? Yeah, not that. Actually, because I did the fucking slideshow thing for the base and stuff, I actually have all these pictures, like, pretty fresh. Yeah, there. Alright. Me Discord, let me send that to Grim. That, and that's a clearer one. Alright. That way you can see what was going on in the base, because we had the windows. We kept windows, for sure. Well, I didn't mean to type that. Hold on, there we go. So I can't customize section. No, Graham, I'm trying to, like, make the... You could do whatever the fuck you want inside there. You can make it a purple disco for all I give a shit. But outside, I wanted outside to at least be the same. That's what I was trying to do, is aesthetically kind of build the same place. Like, I've got to do stuff up on the roof and shit too. Well, he's just going to smash his balls. Get some ball trauma going. Alright. Yeah, no, pretty much, like, I've got to build up, like, some shit up the top too. It's going to be fun, because I actually did start taking down part of the roof, and turns out I didn't need to. So that was the thing. I also would like to do some kind of a blood moon. If the game is still playable next week, if they haven't, like, brought out, like, full-on fucking experimental or something, I want to try doing a blood moon here. Just to try it out. I don't think it's going to go well. Like, if I can get all my spikes out, maybe it will help, but it definitely won't go well. But, that, for me, all I want to do is there is a ladder inside. If we could both make sure we've got, like, at least a 1 or a 2 on a parkour, that'd be great. Because that way I can get rid of the ladder that they can climb up inside. That way we could be safe up on, like, the roof if we want to. Or we can walk around on the walls. The walls would actually probably be the safest fucking place. Because, I don't even have turrets and stuff yet. I never get to point at turrets. I gotta admit, having this game on really hard, like, it's not super, super hard, but with the integration, I definitely haven't been able to, like, you know, level a lot. So what's been happening instead is I'm constantly with, like, a death deficit thing, right? I've constantly got the death penalty on me. And it's causing me to be a lot lower level than I probably should be at this point in the game. So I should have, like, some perks into, like, electronics, or I should have had time to go and loot some bookstores, but I haven't. It's just not something that's happened, unfortunately. So, yeah. It's been a little bit unfortunate with it. I don't know. I'm not too worried with the fact that I never really got to, like, level up appropriately for this game, but it did kind of stop my ability to have, like, certain electric sort of works and stuff. Come on, I need this to be about there, but I'm in the way of it, so maybe I have to, like, turn around, do it this way. So, how the fuck do I rotate this? There we go. It sounds like there's a zombie out on one of the walls. Come on, about there. There we go. Fuck yeah. Alright, cool. So, just for the moment, let me get out the other blocks, because I still don't want them just fucking walking in here. I can avoid it. So, that there is a problem. could probably just bunk it out like that so they can't just like easily get in here, but should be fine. This is also really funny when we end up getting a drawbridge up and running, because I remember this sending our bikes flying. Bikes and vehicles, some of the fucking stuff that used to happen was so great. Like the cars getting just sent. Alright, so apart from the fact that I can't kind of close that in there, but that's okay, because what I reckon I can do, I can get out on the outside. No, I can't kind of close it off, can I? I could only really take it all the way. It'd be so stupid. Like tunnel it something stupid in this area. That's still somehow... Look, it's something. Let me take that one out of there. Alright. So I do think that some things will be able to jump up on that, maybe. It's a problem. But that's a drawbridge. And that's just the perfect fucking height at the top. What? Awesome, thank you. But that wasn't from the furnaces or anything, was it? There's something breaking at the back. What's going on back here? There's something over there and there's something right at the back. I can hear it. Mates, I've got to fix up my fucking wall. Can you just not? I don't think there's any further down that way, but there's definitely somebody over here somewhere. They put a couple of holes in the fence. God damn it. I don't want their loot. Oh, I forged ahead. That's nice. Let's get this closed back up.